Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Brian Jolly. We're going to do the walk through the catalog tonight. Just as a disclaimer, as always, these statements are not approved by the FDA. We're not intended to treat, cure, diagnose, or prevent any disease. So tonight we're going to go over full motion. You can see the meniscus tear there. So this product is very helpful if you need to reverse osteoarthritis. It can ease joint tenderness. It can reduce inflammation in the joints. It can slow down any cartilage damage, help and repair the cartilage, provide comfort and mobility. It can increase flexibility if you have stiff joints. And actually prevent RA from even occurring in the first place, even though we're not allowed to say we can prevent anything, but it has been shown to do that. So for Neolife specifically in their full motion, they actually have a unique blend of boswellia, white willow, and bromelain. So we're going to go over those real quickly. The boswellia actually helps support connective tissue. It's helps support the immune system. It's anti-inflammatory. It also improves your mood and relieves depression. The bromelain is the enzyme that you get from pineapple. It's a natural anti-inflammatory, and also has white willow in it, which is nature's aspirin. It has the same effects as taking over-the-counter aspirin. So it's going to help reduce fever, pain, and inflammation as well. There's also a mineral complex in there containing zinc. The zinc is going to stimulate collagen production, aid in healing, and it gives general immune support. There's boron in it as well. That's important for healthy bones and joints, helps prevent calcium loss, and eases the arthritis in your hips, knees, and shoulders. And then there's silica. That helps with bone formation and connective tissue, and articular cartilage development and collagen production. So those are three great minerals to help with that. So there's also something called the 3D advantage, which is exclusive to Neolife. The 3D stands for disintegration, dissolution, and dispersion. So the disintegration means the tablet's going to break down quickly, so it doesn't accumulate and build up to toxic levels. The dissolution means that it's going to dissolve quickly in your stomach. And then the dispersion is going to spread widely in the intestine to wherever it needs to go, so you're going to get the best uptake. It also helps if you drink a lot of water to aid in that. So with these in particular, you want to be drinking a full glass of water when you take them, because the cartilage is 75% water. Some other notes for full motion. So cartilage grows and repairs very slowly. It's not going to happen quickly. So you need to take it really over on a daily basis for over several months to really see the best benefits. The diabetics can take it safely. There's nothing that's going to spike the blood sugar in there, even though it does have carbohydrates in it, but it does not affect the sugar. And also there's a note that it's not safe for pregnant or lactating women. I'm not exactly sure why that is. I couldn't find any data on that. Maybe it's just because they haven't been able to actually study it in pregnant women possibly, but just a note there that it does say that on the bottle as well. And the bromelain can sometimes cause allergic reactions in people with asthma, and also cause heavy menstruation and bleeding for those who are on blood thinners, because it also does kind of thin the blood if you take a lot. So there's something to be cautious of for that. So this is a picture of the bottle and the label with the instructions on there. It's recommended to take 3 a day. So you can take them all at once. I usually do, or you can kind of actually spread them out with each meal throughout the day as well. You can do it either way, whichever you prefer. Again, just take it with water. So it's going to give you 90 tablets for a 30-day supply. So there's all the ingredients that we just covered in there. So let me get the walkthrough going here for that. So for full motion walkthrough, there is a side note on here. It is extracted from nettle leaf, which is the anti-inflammatory. I didn't see that in the notes, but I just in one of our walkthroughs, we got that information. So for number one, it is great for joint protection and repair. So the underlines are joint and repair. Number two, it is tremendous for lower back pain. Number three, fantastic for painful joints. And number four, it helps regenerate lost or damaged cartilage in the joints. Can actually help regrow it, which a lot of doctors say that you can't do, but it is possible. Number five, it boosts the body's natural anti-inflammatory ability. And number six, contains the herbal comfort complex for long-lasting relief. Those herbs that we covered in the slide. So that's what it's referring to. So that's it for the full motion. We are going to go on to the next product, which is the neolyzed magnesium complex. Magnesium is incredible. It's essential for over 700 biochemical reactions in the body. If you are deficient in magnesium, it actually has been linked to cardiovascular disease, hypertension, which is high blood pressure, osteoporosis, and type 2 diabetes. It plays a role in cellular reactions. It releases energy from carbs and fats and muscle contractions during strengthening and endurance activities. So it's very important, especially if you're very active. It also helps activate vitamin D. So they kind of go hand in hand. That's why the Cow Mag has the vitamin D in there. It all kind of helps each other out. But they also have the magnesium complex just by itself, which is what this is. So it has a tri-mag, so it comes from 3 different sources. It uses double amino acid chelated magnesium. It's bound to glycine, so it's highly bioavailable. This 5 magnesium citrate is organically bound with high bioavailability. And the magnesium oxide has the highest concentration of magnesium and is easily absorbed. So as you can see, Neolife uses the most bioavailable magnesium that you can get. There's also a phytomag blend. Those are the food sources for the magnesium. It has beets, kale, broccoli, and lettuce. Those provide natural phytonutrient benefits, such as antioxidant power and natural sources of magnesium. It also uses that same 3D technology to enhance the bioavailability that we discussed in the full motion, the dispersion, dissolution, and disintegration. It's also made entirely without any animal source ingredients if it can, so it is vegetarian and vegan safe. That's pretty much it on that. Here's the bottle. You can take 1 to 2 of these a day, so it gives you 60 in the bottle. So if you take 1 a day, it could last you 2 months. So just depending on how much you need. So again, this is brought to you by jollytimehealth.com. And we're going to go over the fill-ins real quick for magnesium. There's quite a few of those, so we'll get started. So number 1, it has 700 biochemical reactions to help boost energy and stamina by working alongside CoQ10. So that's also important there. CoQ10 levels naturally reduce as you age and actually start production when you take a statin or cholesterol medication. It actually forces the body to stop making CoQ10. So if you know anyone that takes a statin, they definitely need to be on the CoQ10 as well. Number 2, it supports normal blood pressure for cardiovascular health. Number 3, it supports a regular heart rhythm, is the fill in there. Number 4, promotes healthy muscle contraction and relaxation. Number 5, It supports strong bones and teeth. And number 6, it helps to maintain a proper balance of calcium and magnesium. So those have to be balanced. As you can get too much calcium, it can lead to kidney stones and gallstones there. So they kind of, like I said, the CalMag blend, they go hand in hand to work together. Number 7, it helps boost the immune system. Number 8, supports less knee pain and pretty much all joint pain. So it would probably be a good combination with the full motion. Number 9, it can actually reduce sugar cravings. So if you have sugar cravings, it can be the magnesium. It could also be a protein deficiency or calcium deficiency as well. Number 10, it helps reduce facial wrinkles and crevices. Number 11, it helps reduce migraines or headaches in general. Number 12, it can reduce period problems. Number 13, it increases stamina for exercise. Again, it supports those muscle contractions. It has to have magnesium to do that. Number 14, it helps improve sleep. Number 15, it decreases sound sensitivity, particularly in the elderly. Those that they are prone to be more sensitive to high-pitched sounds, so it could actually help with that. Number 16, it can improve concentration. So this would be helpful for autistic children who have that inability to concentrate. It can help with that. Number 17, it helps reduce anxiety. 18, it helps empower your body to cope with emotional stress. 19, it helps with colitis. C-O-L-I-T-I-S. Number 20, wonderful for cold hands and feet. 21, it is fantastic for bad circulation. Vitamin E, salmon oil, and the lipotropic also help with the circulation there. If you have issues with that, you can take a combination of all of those. Number 22, it is great for back and neck pain. And number 23, wonderful for constipation. The good things for constipation would be, of course, the Neolax. You could take digestive enzymes, and the aloe vera juice can help with that as well. And another side note that's not on there, it actually takes 54 molecules of magnesium to get rid of 1 molecule of sugar. So if you have a high sugar intake, you need a lot of magnesium to get rid of that sugar. So just a little side note there. And that is it for the magnesium. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.